Wait, hold on. We are live now. Okay. Let me share it on my account. Don't worry, just you'll start seeing people. Oh. If you are with another device, you'll be seeing it, but don't turn anything on because the volume, the voice will come out. Bro, stop moving. The sound is coming out.
Okay.
The banner. Oh. Yeah, Bajo, what's up? My people, thank you. Thank you for joining us this wonderful evening. You are all welcome. You are welcome. Welcome, everyone. Henry, how are you? Prosper. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, my brothers. I see you all. I see each and every one of you. Ugochi. Itodo. One day can get them man. A B. What's up? Uche. Guy, can't get them man. Ifeanyi came and said, thanks for joining us. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, guys, help me share it on your Facebook accounts, please. You can share on your groups because it's going to be explosive. No holds barred. No F given. Well, I think we've had it with these people. We've had it with them. Thanks, everyone. Please share it. We'll begin in 2 minutes or less. I'm trying to send to my friends. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay, guys. Yeah, good evening. How are you? This is how we do it. Your second time. Wow, thanks. Thanks for coming back. You know, business prospers when you have, business prospers when you have a returning customers. That means you're doing well. That means you're doing well. Returning customers are the benchmark for every business. Okay. Sorry, guys. We are ready. Sorry. Yeah. You sabi am, Baba. You sabi am. Thanks. Tabubo Frederick. Chinedu, good evening. Join us you're on YouTube. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Olawole, longest time, bro. Where have you been? Ego Bawoni. Where you dey since? Okay, my people, let's begin. Others will join in later. Others will join in later. And please, my people, officially, I want to welcome each and every one of you for joining us this wonderful evening. we had a technical problem, but I'm happy we were able to resolve it. And I'm happy yeah, I'll see you, brother. So happy to have my brother here, and I want him to introduce himself properly to each and every one of us, so we know who he is before hearing what he has to say. And my brother, please greet our guests, introduce yourself to them, please.
Um, Here in Nigeria, this is 6:35 p.m. This is close like evening time. So good evening to my Nigerian brothers and sisters on this page,
Good
and
evening.
different subscribers and followers and viewers all over the world, wherever you are watching us from. My name is Ifemusu Mike Adewale. The State Secretary of the African Action Congress, Ogun State. That is the party that actually brought out Omoyele Sowore in the last presidential election, and also the founder and convener of Youth in Good Governance Initiative, an initiative that was born to actually propel youth on the right of part of governance. And a recently unlawful, let me say, unlawful expelled and unjustly expelled student of the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. Um, it's nice having you people here with me, and I'll be happy to actually share a lot of things. It's going to be self-expository. Trust me, I'm going to be saying a lot of things that you actually want to see how bad and how rotten the educational system of our country is. It's not, we are going to be using my whole issue in Funaab as a bane and a yardstick to all educational institutions in Nigeria, that to tell you how porous it is, how serious it has been damaged, how the student voices has been rendered useless, and we have sycophants, we have slaves amidst the student union. We don't have student union, formidable ones again, we don't. We only have people, school prefects, elected and picked by the management of different tertiary institutions. It's not about FUNAB alone, it's cut across all tertiary institutions in Nigeria. The system has been bad and polarized, but it's high time we come back to our feet and say, no, somebody must stand up and say, no, it's enough is enough for it. And that's why we are here. So it's nice being on the program with my brother, Julie. I'm so happy to be here, and I know that you will enjoy the show. Thank you.
Okay, like you've heard him explain himself and introduce himself to us. My people, please, I want to say it before we begin. I don't know what he wants to say. Just that I saw a post he made. I saw his tweet and got interested. I retweeted it. I'm like, let me just get in touch with this brother, know what's going on. Then I read the article he tweeted. The same article I showed you guys who watched us earlier in the day, in the afternoon. We saw what happened to that student, and that was what pushed me to contact him, get in touch with him, and see if he can come on here and explain it by himself, explain the whole situation. And one more thing, I saw something about that Diata on his handle. I'm like, wow, maybe he knows what's going on, because the name I just mentioned now is not popular. If it's one of all these Instagram fake celebrities, all those people who will be bringing on women to come and twerk on their platforms, I believe most of us would know him, or if he contested in one of all these useless programs on TV, Big Brother Nigeria, Big Brother Africa, or is following any of these musicians with all these useless scandals. They are peddling everywhere on the internet, who will be known. But he's one of the many soldiers, many revolutionaries, one of many freedom fighters who've been imprisoned in Nigeria, and the people who are doing those things to them know that no one will speak for them. They expected no one to speak for them. Guess what? No one is still speaking for them. And if those people, if they know that people will speak for them, believe me, they would have left them alone. So as someone who hates injustice, as someone who hates bad governance, as someone who hates intimidation, undue harassment, of innocent people. I can't just see such a thing and leave it to go that way. I don't let it lie, believe me. Then, that being said, I don't know what he's going to say, and everything he's saying here, he's not under oath. I assume he's going to tell the truth, because whoever he is going to disparage, if ever does that in the course of the program, will still have the opportunity to use their own platform or my own platform, come back here and debunk whatever he's saying. So I assume he's going to tell us the truth. So my brother, without wasting further time, please, I want you to explain everything that happened and why they expelled you and what's going on in that school, please. And if you would hear me, I will plead with you, do not try to exaggerate. Don't use innuendo. Please go straight to the point and tell us the whole truth and nothing but the truth. No one is going to put you under any oath here, but let your name speak for yourself. The only oath here is your name. So your name is at stake. Please, my brother, carry on. I leave the floor to you. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Hello, brother. How? Can you hear me? Hello. Hello. How? Brother, I will have to drop your. Can you hear me? What's going on? What's going on? Hello. It better not be what I think. The network is bad. Let's try it one more time. Let's try it one more time, and if it doesn't come on, then we will. We'll use another form. Let's try it one more time, guys. Okay, he's back.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me
Yeah, I
now?
can hear you. I'm back. Very well.
Were you hearing,
I can hear you.
were you hearing me then?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Yes, I
can
was
hear you.
hearing you. I was hearing you. I can hear you very well.
Okay, please carry on. Start.
Okay, good. Sometimes around July, if I'm not mistaken, July 12, 2019, I was actually prepared to go to school to attend my normal lectures, And while getting to the school, to the car park, to actually board a transport down to the school, I discovered that I couldn't get transport in time, kind of the buses in time to convey us down to the school. And this has been going on for like, if I'm not mistaken, 2.5 years. We have shortage of transport system. The security system of the school is bad. Different security operatives coming around the school environment and the school vicinities, hostels. Not even in the broad day of the, in the broad day. I'm talking about the thick hours of the day, like around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And they don't just come to just knock on your door to arrest you. They break into your houses, into your hostels. They come in like armed robbers. I'm talking about all these security operatives, SARS, different people like that.
SARS coming into the school compound.
EFCC, and they arrest students indiscriminately. So on this fateful day, I was actually prepared to go to school. I was at the car park, like I said. I couldn't get it on time. So along the line, I had spent over an hour at the car park. I couldn't get the buses that would take me down into the school. So while we were rushing, because it has always been a tug of war. We push ourselves, we beat ourselves, to struggle to enter into buses that we can actually manage to see. As bad as it is, some students even try to be at the back of tippers of these all these trailers, all these Dangote trucks that come because there's a quarry along. Yes, along our school, there's a quarry that that they extract all these limestones and all these granite, all these stones. So all those trailers going towards out to pack all those things. Sometimes the student have to use it to convey themselves to the school gate, as bad as it is. So that day, the bus actually, when I was struggling, I was struggling to actually enter on one of those buses that I can manage to see, stepped on my feet, and I couldn't go to school that day. It was so painful. It got swollen. I had to go and treat myself. That very night, SARS operative came into my hostel, and they were asking for, they wanted to see one Shola, and there was no Shola because I've been living in my hostel for more than 2 years now, and I don't have any neighbor called Shola. I just said nobody. They said I should open the door. I said no, I can't. It was late. I'm talking about 11 o'clock in the middle of the night. So I said I can't open the door. Who are you? They said they are police officers. From where? They said they are SARS operatives and things like that, that they want to check me or actually see what I'm doing. I said no. I should open the door for you 11 p.m. midnight. What kind of check-in is that? I'm fine. So they tried forcing the door in, and it was an iron door, so they couldn't force their way. So immediately one of them looked up, because when you look at the hostel where I stayed, the door, everything is, I've already plastered everywhere with Omoyelishu Wures poster. That I told you I'm the state secretary of the park. So they saw it, they didn't see it on time, but immediately one of them saw the poster, like, this one is a comrade. Let's leave this one alone and let's go. That's how they left. So I was pained, and I was like, why? So it was even right there that I was asking.
1 minute. 1 minute. They saw the AAC and Revolution Now poster.
Yeah,
they said it's a comrade, and they left.
Definitely. So I couldn't see all those things. I was like, I was so pained. I was like, what is, what actually sparked the bitterness in me? I don't want to use the word bitterness, as in the anger in me to write the open letter, was that the SARS operative told me to my face that it was even the Vice Chancellor, Professor Felix Salako'S, that invited them to arrest and clamp down on students that are involved in cybercrime, these Yahoo boys.
Mm-hmm.
And if you Google it online, there are a lot of publications to that effect. The Vice Chancellor openly invited that. He said, even the caption was, Funaab VC declare wars on Yahoo boys. You can Google it, it's online.
So
you
are talking about this guy now?
Yes, I'm talking about, that's him, yeah.
This is the guy.
This is him. This is the Vice Chancellor that have put and placed the lives of Funabites at risk. As a matter of fact, if this country was to be a sane country, he will cease to be a Vice Chancellor. He will have ceased to be a Vice Chancellor a long time ago.
Yes.
He is not. He doesn't want it. In one of my open letters I wrote to him, I told him that he cannot, and he was unable to manage a poultry. That why would they put someone like him? Forget about the qualifications. You can be more qualified. You will have read. You will have gotten a lot of Cambridge. You will have done a lot of things. That doesn't make up the leadership templates inside of you. So I don't want to. I'm still coming back to all those places. Let me just give you the precept of how those things actually unveiled. So I go to him and I said, Honorable Vice Chancellor, I saw in the news medium, which I attached, that you invited security operative. I would have thought that this medium is good, that is the best. But the excesses of our Nigerian security operative, if you give them one step, they go extra mile. So I told him in the letter that I wrote that the best thing will have been that the security operative knows, okay, fine, they've cited some set of students that are involved in cybercrime. The next thing for them is to go through the security unit of the school, obtain the details, and arrest them legally. That should be the normal process. Not that you'll be coming into the school, in the hostels of students, 12 o'clock in the middle of the night, 4 o'clock a.m., 3 a.m., breaking doors, breaking windows, breaking roofs, like thieves. Students cannot even sleep with their eyes closed. These are the things I actually positioned in the open letter. There were 2 things I actually talked about: the security aspect, indiscriminate arrest of students, and also the inefficient transport system. In my school in Funaab, there is a Bureau of Transport. They call it Funaab, Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Bureau of Transportation. They are the one in charge of all these, these conventional luxurious buses, BRT buses in Lagos. We have that in our school today. They are the normal, yes. So the Bureau of Transport issues tickets. You buy tickets to board it. So that's the means of how students actually get into school, in and out of the school. Saves of some commercial office too. But that is the normal routine. The school have a Bureau of Transport. So I wrote to the VC and I said, someone is asking me about the proof of the service operative.
No.
I need to go.
Forget what I'm displaying. No, forget what I'm displaying.
I need to go online and see a lot of things that is happening. Before you attack people, I told you to actually Google all those things. Google it out. You can see.
No, somebody's answering the person. Don't worry. Sometimes
Good. So I just told him that no, this thing is. I wrote to him and I said no. The Bureau of Transport is a department under Funaab.
Yeah.
So the school is responsible for the funding and the upkeep and the development of that department. Okay, now the vice chancellor, as the head of the institution, should be able to tell us: is the Bureau of Transport underfunded, overfunded, or there is no fund at all? Those are the things I positioned in my open letter. I wrote it on my Facebook page, and I didn't know how many he saw. I don't know who sent it to him. The next thing I saw was that the former dean student of affairs is now, I think, he's now a VC. Nigeria knows how to reward their corrupt people. He's now a VC in one of the Eastern. Professor Idowu, that is his name. He was a lecturer at the Department of Zoology in Funaab. He's one of those people that I believe that if hell exists, if hell really exists, he deserves it. He calls himself a pastor, but he's not a pastor to me. Because they're the people that trumpet the life of students. They are the evil leaders that eat and feed on the pain of students. Now, after writing the letter, he called me. The Dean Student Affairs called me alongside with note: Funaab did not have a chief security officer's office. Funaab has the office of the assistant environmental. That is one acting in capacity of the CSO. You know why they did it like that? They did like that because they know that if there is a CSO in the school, under the normal circumstance, is a retired high-ranking police officer, military officer that becomes the CSO of a federal university. But they know that they could not hold those ones accountable. But these ones, because it's a junior officer, they failed to create the office of the CSO in that school. As I speak now, there is no office of the CSO in Funaab. What we have, the office of the assistant environmental officer, acting as the chief security officer of the school. So he called me and I explained to him and I told him that this is what happened. He asked me to write a statement, normal the security protocols. I did. And after that, I was issued a letter from the Student Affairs Division that I should respond in writing why they should not charge me for gross misconduct. So I responded and I told them my intention was not to rubbish the personality of the school, but just call the attention of the management that students are suffering. And this is a normal thing that you are seeing. It's something that is obvious.
1 minute. The dean was more worried about you tarnishing the image of the school, of which I don't think they have any image. They don't
have any image. If they have any image, they will not have gone to the extent of expelling. Yes. They didn't have any image. The only image they have is they are a bunch of looters. They are thieves in the coffers of authority.
Hold on, I'm coming. We'll check
that EFCC should be if this country was to be a sane country, the Professor Salako'S should have been called upon by the Economic Financial Crime Commission and ICPC to come and account for the number of buses. We are coming there. 1
minute, please hold on. I'm just give me a straight answer, then you continue from where you stopped. You are talking about what
it's getting dark here. I just want to put some light on here. It's getting dark here. Just give me 1 minute. I just want to put some light on here. It's getting dark.
Okay, get some light. No problem. We'll wait for you. We understand the situation. We'll wait for you. People who are watching us from around the world, I want you people to see what the Nigerian society is like. You understand?
Let's round it up.
No problem. No. Even if there is no electricity, we don't care. We just want to hear you speak. Even if it's not.
Okay,
it's not your. It's not your fault. If I knew, I would have just I would have told someone to send you some money, or you maybe provide some kind of electricity. But no problem. So say
no
now.
problem, no problem.
The dean was not bothered about the thing you wrote to check whether what you wrote about the lack of transportation and every other thing is true or not. He's bothered about you going public.
The funny thing is, everything I said was true. They did not object to. They actually accepted the fact that they were at fault. But they said I was trying to tarnish their image on social media. That's what they alleged me for.
Okay.
And they actually judge.
1 minute. So this is now a case of leaving the ball and kicking the man, right?
Yes, if I will send you the copy of which the viewers here can actually Google it. Just type on Google, open letter to Funaab BC. You will see everything. It's a comprehensive letter. After I itemized the problem, I proffered solution. Now, the issue of the transportation, I told them in the letter that as a federal institution, they can liaise with the National Union of Road Transport Workers in the state, the Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria in the state, these commercial drivers, to actually convince them to ply the route of the school at a cheaper price. I told them, I gave them a lot of solutions of which they are deluded of because of the theft. They want to, I gave them a lot of things. And yet they were unable to actually work on these things. But rather, they decide to leave the message, and kill the messenger. That's the only thing they have succeeded in doing. So in the open letter, it was so comprehensive. But what they wanted was that they wanted me to they said I was tarnishing their image, and because of the political system, they said I was actually the state secretary of African National Congress, that I'm trying to be like the Shore of Funaab. They told me at the SDC meeting. Now there was one lie that the vice chancellor said in one of his interview, that Ifemus Mike Adewale, was bragging at the student disciplinary committee. And I'm saying it again. This is the second time I'll be saying it. I challenged Professor Felix Salako'S to bring out, because they recorded my voice at the SDC meeting, to bring out where I actually bragged. I was actually pleading to them to see that there is more to do than what they're actually doing. They've not done anything.
It's like I got his press release. His press release, I think is dated 21st March 2020. This is press release by Professor Felix Salako'S, Vice Chancellor, on Friday, March 2020. Okay, no problem. Come back to it. We'll come back to it.
That was when he debunked the assassination attempt on my life, which he did twice. Yes, that was when that debunked that.
We'll get to that place. Carry on.
They called me, and I responded in writing that I didn't have intention of tarnishing the image of the school. I responded in writing. The same Dean Student Affairs, now VC of one. I've forgotten the school is now VC over now. Professor Idowu, then the former Dean Student Affairs, one of the worst Dean Student Affairs Funaab has ever produced in their lifetime, wrote to me again and said I should respond in writing that everything I wrote, I'm trying to deviate and trying to dodge it, that I should respond in writing again within 24 hours. Why they should not take another gross action against me. And I said, okay, fine. I responded. That I didn't still have the intention of tarnishing this image of the school, but rather to make them see reasons why students are suffering, which I am a part. Not that someone is sponsoring me. I showed them my leg that was damaged. I showed them the evidences. I showed them what the SARS operative told me and what I saw online to that effect. I told them a lot of things that is happening. And, the next thing was they asked me to go, that they will contact me. And it was not, I think, around August, if I'm not mistaken, August 27, I received the message that I should appear at the SDC meeting, that they have a meeting with me. I think that, so, I went, and at the SDC meeting, it was another thing entirely. That was when I knew that the agenda has changed. They were actually talking about politics. One of the lecturers that was part of the committee was telling me that he has been following me on my Facebook page, my Instagram handle, my Twitter, everything of my social media accounts, that he knows I'm a revolutionary, I'm very close to Showore, that even he said he was a classmate to Showore in Unilag. And he said a lot of things that he knows that I'm trying to like absorb the VC. And I said, no, for crying out loud, I'm an undergraduate. How will I, if I absorb the VC, then I want to become the VC. But I didn't tell them there, but I was thinking that in my heart. I was just thinking that in my mind that no, it doesn't all go well. So then everything they said at the SDC meeting was just that I am with Omoyele Showore. And at that time, Showore was having issues with the federal government.
He's still having issues with the federal government. That's what he is still having issues with them now.
No, it's the federal government that is just giving themselves unnecessary headache. They have no case, they've lost. They have no case at all. They have nothing to tell. Even Professor Salako'S has no case. I told him to his face, and I'm saying it right away today. He may delay the justice, but justice will be served. He has employed so many vuvuvelas, so many cretins and slave masters on their Facebook page. I've seen them posting a lot of rubbish. They can go to hell. They can do as worst, their worst. The worst Professor Salako'S will do to me is to unlawfully expel me. But this is going to be on record, even for unborn generations, that Professor Salako'S did not promote a democratic setting in an educational institution. Rather, he has put on himself as a tyrant, as a draconian person, and someone that doesn't even believe in the rule of law.
Please, 1 minute, 1 minute. That one you are just going far. These people, you don't know them. I know them better than you. Don't worry. By the time you get to where I am, you will see the worst of them. Listen, now, the student union government, what did they say about it?
Let me shock you. We don't have student union in Funaab. What we have is student union. There's no government.
Imagine
what that tells you is the management controls. They know who to become president. They know who not to become president. So what we have in Funaab is a school prefect, not student unions.
1 minute.
The last election.
1 minute. When were they elected or selected or Nigerian type of election? Which one?
Yeah, they were elected, selected. I will explain. The mode of voting in Funaab is e-voting, electronic voting. Invariably, the school knows how to manipulate the ICT problem. Yes, it's e-voting. So it is the person that wants.
Hold on, please, 1 minute. I want to show people the website of the school that is using e-voting. Please, 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. Hold on.
Show them.
I'm coming. Wait. So you mean a school with this type of 1998 website is using e-voting?
I am telling you categorically that this is the worst vice chancellor in the history of Funaab. I am saying it with to it. He has not done anything. He's the worst.
Wait. Hold on.
Pull up.
My brother, don't rush it. Don't rush it. We are going nowhere. This guy,
of course.
The school, there is no enough school bus. They don't have how is the hostel? Like the hostel, is it up to standard or the normal?
Over 65% of Funabite, 65% of Funabite live off campus. What does that tell you? That there are not enough hostel and accommodation right inside the school.
Okay, so but they are using e-voting. Start with the e-voting. Start with the e-voting. We are here.
E-voting is dubious. The e-voting process is dubious. It's a dubious attempt. So, after doing all those things at the SDC meeting, let me just go back to the SDC meeting. I just want to bring the people back. I told them and that I didn't have any intention of rubbishing their image, and some of the professors, I'm telling you what they said, that even if I have been a professor, that one of them said he has been a professor for more than 20 years, that even if Buhari gives him an appointment, doesn't he want it? That I am now attacking them in the open letter that they are seeking for political appointment and things like that. You know,
Wait,
that they are not doing their work. Unlike other schools, professors will be in the laboratory or in this thing doing research, saving the world. That they are there seeking for political appointment. They said I was insulting their personality, the personality that they have lost, the personality they did not have. I told them,
they don't have, let alone losing it.
it is not alpha or alpha. That's why, you know what surprises me is that those former student union leaders that are writing rubbish on Facebook, I don't blame them. Poverty is real in Nigeria. You know, the problem started from when student union presidents are now being given slot to work in school after their service. You know, they want to save their ass. They know if they go against the school management, they won't get the job. So, you know, there was one of them that actually wrote against me. I think the following week, they employed him as admin officer of at the Senate. And that's what they wanted. You know, poverty is a bastard, can cripple your mind, can cripple your soul.
Yes.
So, after that, they told me just things and they actually politicized everything I wrote. They linked it up to AAC, to Revolution Now, to Omoyele Sowore, and to everything. So, and I think November 1st, I was just in school. You know, I finished my lectures, and one of the lecturers just called me and said I have to see him in the office. And when I saw him, he showed me the letter and he said I've been expelled. You know, I just laughed. You know what? The lecturer told me that, what am I going to do now? I told him I'm not doing anything, and he said I should give my life to Christ. I told him, right. I said, if the same Jesus you are preaching to me lives inside of you, you will not have expelled me on a just cause. You know what I'm saying is right. You people live on official cars, on the normal school fees. There's what we call I've forgotten this account now, domestic account, domiciliary account. All these our post jam, all these things. It doesn't go to the single treasury account. It goes directly into the school account. So these are the things you live fat on, you hit on, you do a lot of things. And you know, Professor Felix Salako recently increased the ticket fee of our market buses. We call them market buses. Those from 10 naira to 20 naira. And I wonder that even if they're going to be increasing something, there must be something to show for it. Buses, yes. We don't have. Security, lecture halls, go there, is dilapidated. You know, students jam pack themselves like a 2,000 people living in a staying in a hall of more than 1,000 capacity.
Please,
you know,
please,
a lot
1 minute.
Like that.
1 minute. Have you people tried like making videos of the school environment, the hostel, the classes, lecture halls, and everything? Have you tried sending it to the media houses?
No. Although I did not have the videos of the schools then, but I can tell you there is no miracle that want to happen. Let anybody go inside Funaab now, is there. You will see it. There is a bureau of transport there. You see all the market buses parked there. They are damaged. They are just there. They're just there. Nothing is working.
Hold on 1 minute, brother. Please just calm down. Hold on. I mean, all these things, have you compiled them and sent to maybe a media house in Nigeria or any of these people on social media who call themselves freedom fighters?
Yes, all these indiscriminate arrests, killings, and things like that are on social media. Yes, are on media, on print. But you know what the vice chancellor said? He said, why is it that it's only Sahara reporter that stake all the stories? That what the Sahara reporter wants with him, that they want to pull him down. You know all those things now, linking it up to Sowore and things like that. And they are forgetting that Sahara reporter has been the savior of most of Nigerian masses.
Listen, let me tell you something now. Let me tell you, I just asked you that question to know whether you understand how the system works in Nigeria. Now, let me tell you. All other media houses, channels, and all these things, you see the way we are talking now, you think they are not listening to you. They are listening to you. They are seeing everything.
I know now. Even if is listening. If it's not someone close to me, they will tell him now.
1 minute, hold on, please, my brother. Let me tell you something. All of those people you are seeing, the media houses, the political parties, the big corporations, each and all of them, they are all in a group. They are all in one giant club. That's
Yeah,
why
I know.
whatever you say, your VC knows this better than you, and they can go ahead
Definitely.
of you and call those
Yes.
people and tell them not to print this and not to publish this. Now I'm telling this to Nigerians in
Definitely.
general.
Definitely. I know that. Definitely.
Yes. So what Nigerians should know is this: your media houses are not looking out for you. The police
They are
are
not.
not.
Oh, they are not.
They are all working together. They don't care about you. And what are the other students doing in all these things, please?
The case is, Funabite are so docile, and I don't blame them. And at the same time, I will blame them because they are. Yes, one of the fool is one is online now. That Tolu Adebayo is one of the fools. Yes,
Okay.
there's difference between looking. There's difference between looking and seeing. There are some students that they might have gone to school. They are looking, but they are not seeing. You may smell, but you might not be able to perceive.
1 minute,
This
my brother.
Tolu Adebayo is one of the deluded. He's one of the deluded people.
1 minute, 1 minute, please. Tolu, don't call people names. Tolu Adebayo, I want you to just use this and text me here, and I will bring you on because I don't like.
I don't want to speak with him. I don't want to speak with him. He doesn't have.
You are not speaking with him. You are
He
speaking with.
brother. I don't want to speak with him.
Hold on, I will bring him later. Not you. Okay, maybe after I bring him later.
Yes.
Because see, I don't like one-sided stories. I will give you an opportunity to state your case. Tolu Adebayo, this is my WhatsApp number. This is I hope you're seeing it. Text me there and I will send you a link to come on after our brother is done. Then I will bring you on. You come and state your own side of the event.
Better bring him on. Bring him on. My brother,
Okay.
better to bring him on.
Okay,
why we do that? Let me continue with my topic, with my discussion.
Okay. Carry on.
So after the let me respond to his letter. He said in the open letter, what did I write? I have already itemized everything I wrote in the letter. You know what they said? They said because the tone of which I wrote the letter was abusive. Because I actually abused the system. They said I was abusive. That is the only reason why he is siding. These are one of the people I'm talking about. These are the problems of Nigerian students. He's siding the VC because he is eating from there. These are past honorables. These are past honorables of that student union that's supposed to be fighting for the right of the students. Does the defending the VC bring back the lost soul of the person that has died? A student just died last week because of the complacency and the indiscriminate order of the VC. One student leader is coming on board to say that I should tell me about the open letter. Who does that?
Wait, you are talking about. Hold on. You are talking about
losing their life every day.
You are talking about this one.
Yes.
In this.
Yes. Look at it. He promised a 23-year-old student, for crying out loud. Has he made a mistake of coming to that school? If they have listened to what I wrote about, this would not have happened. Just last month, EFCC came from Ibadan zone, came into Funaab, arrested 48 students. 48 students plus bricklayers, 48 students.
48 students.
This same guy is coming on nonsense.
In the school, 48
you can Google
students, bricklayers.
Google it. Google it. EFCC arrest Funaab, 48 students of Funaab. It's on Google just last month.
No problem.
You will see it.
I'm hearing you. I want that person that is attacking you to come on if he's sure of what he's saying and he wants to.
Yes, the EFCC zone of Ibadan. EFCC attached to Ibadan came into the school. Sometimes last year, this same EFCC came into the school environment, the hostel of the school, around 4 o'clock. Okay. Broke into the school as if they are thugs, as if they are thieves. Arrested students. Some of them went to prison. Some of them lost their studentship. Indiscriminate arrest. don't misquote me. I am not saying that if you are involved in illegal activities, you should not face the law. What I'm saying is due process needs to be taken.
My brother, hold on 1 minute. I am not going to walk on any eggshell for anybody. I am not going to walk on any eggshell, and I don't need you to walk on any eggshell. You don't need to make apologies for anybody. You are not defending anybody. You are talking about yourself. First off, it is very wrong for the VC of a school to invite the members of SARS to come to policemen.
He's not only SARS. He's not only SARS. Security operatives. EFCC, SARS. There are so many. STS, IGPS. There are so many.
Hold on, please. A school ground should be the safest place for students. Their hostel is supposed to be a sacred ground. If the police don't have any existing case or any letter from the court, an arrest warrant, for example.
God bless you. That is the process.
They have no business. They have no business.
And that one went to school, get a degree, and is not coming to defend our ineptitudeness. Something is wrong with our Nigerian youth. Something is wrong with us. We need to start talking sense to ourselves. He wants to defend the VC because he eats from the table. Something is wrong with our minds. A 23-year-old student lost his life. A 23-year-old student is being buried and is not coming back to life just because he's a student of Funaab. And the VC is sitting comfortably, and one former student union leader is coming here to defend that nonsense. He needs to be arrested.
Everybody, anyone can defend anyone they want as long as they are not trying to BS us. As long as they are not trying to defend evil. I don't care who anyone wants to defend. I want the person to be on the path of truth and justice. That's
Bring
all.
him on board. Bring him on board. I didn't want to engage him before because he's of no match. But bring him on board. I need to talk some. Just bring him on board. Bring him on board. Let him come on board.
No problem. He's coming. He will just text me on WhatsApp now. I will send him the link. He will come. But please, you made a mention. Okay, continue, please, because I want to get to the point of where you said there was an assassination attack or attempt, or there were attempts.
We'll get there.
Carry on, please.
So after I received the expulsion letter, the VC told me that I was the one that escalated my expulsion. No, the VC, because of his wicked and tyranny, published my name on Funaab bulletin with a red ink that I was expelled. It was published. Okay. Yes. So the media, because I told you where I'm coming from, my initiative, my political alignment, everything, it became a public thing, and it went viral, and people started calling him. A lot of things happened, and the media went gaga and everything like that. But tyranny rules in Nigeria, and because they are the ones that sit at the coffers of power, they know how to manipulate things. The student union of Funaab is porous and docile, like I said. Now, there is another umbrella body of the student union in the whole state. We call them NANS, National Association of Nigerian Students, Ogun JCC. They also they also met with the VC, and everything. I didn't hear anything again. They told me, they came back to me that I should write an apology letter to that effect before they can actually speak my matter to the VC for reinstatement. I said,
you have to apologize even without hearing from you and the VC or the VC's representative, since it's too big to appear on the same panel with you. That you will have to apologize for doing what exactly?
That I abused them. There is nothing they want to say in that letter. That's why I said the letter is online. Let everybody Google the letter. Just write open letter to Funaab VC. You will see it.
Okay.
The only thing they were saying was I abused them. That I rained insult on them. That's the only thing. I will send to you on WhatsApp or the first this thing press conference the VC did. I'll send it to you. It's a voice note. I have it. He did it on Funaab radio. There he said every allegations I made was lies. He said the Funaab transport system, the bosses, that within 6 months of his assumption in office, he upgraded 19 plus 4 existing Mancot buses. My brother Ijele, I am telling you categorically, the number of buses working perfectly in Funaab is not up to 8.
Are you serious?
I am damn serious.
Okay.
It's not up to 8. That is the ineptitude, the former honorable of that's supposed to carry on the belief of supporting the consensus he represents. This same guy you're talking about met me in my car, met me on a day and told me, he took me, he was discussing with me and he was telling me things. He was saying, why did I write all those? I didn't know until now that he was a stooge of the VC. And I told him to my face that these things are not right. I didn't know it was a mole that was trying to actually get some things from me to actually, use it against me. Of course, the case filed, this VC, the registrar, and all of them filed at court. This same guy's name appeared there. The same guy that is talking, this Tolu Adebayo, his name appeared as one of the people that actually rebuke and defend the VC. The copy of that rejoinder is with my lawyer. I saw his name like this, boldly, written in capital letter. That's where they eat. That we know they are stuff. They are Christians. They are slaves. They are slaves. They can't go beyond that.
No, you don't have to.
And they have forgotten that.
Don't worry, he's coming. No, he's coming. Don't worry, please. I want you to. Is there any other thing you are forgetting before you get to the case of an assassination attempt on you? Because that
it's a long process. It's a long process. So I wrote an appeal letter to that. I wrote to the Senate, and they replied me in my appeal letter that they have not seen any sense of remorse in me. That is why the expulsion still stands. That I have not come and beg them that I'm sorry for what I wrote. So, and I said, why will I insult why will I write an apology letter for what? If my leg has been amputated that day, will the vice chancellor be responsible for it? Of course, no.
Yes.
A case study of this lady that just died, this guy that just the recent student that died. The vice chancellor, his children, his own children, they are not schooling in Funaab. They are not experiencing the hardship Funaab are experiencing.
Are they even schooling in Nigeria?
I don't even know, but they're not in Funaab.
Okay.
They travel, they eat on lotteries, they do a lot of things. The same education that brought them, that gave them the privilege of becoming vice chancellor, is what they have dilapidated.
Okay. Carry on, please.
So, after that, after the expulsion and everything, and they did what they have to do. I wrote an appeal letter to that effect. They said they've not seen any sign of remorse in me, that I've not been remorseful, the expulsion is stand, and I approached the court of law. You understand? And because of this pandemic, the issue has not actually been, there's not been sitting on it, because the court can't sit on that issue.
They've not heard the case in court, right?
At all. We've not even had the first hearing on it.
Okay, well, at least you are not violating any court. You are not violating any court process by speaking publicly, right?
The court did not stop me from talking. The court will not say that hearing my views like this is not against it. No, I have to express, I have to tell people what is happening. Okay, please tell us. After the court process, because the court couldn't sit, I was just doing my normal thing, and I began to receive a lot of threatening calls. Yes, there was one interview that I did on My Egun's Diary. Okay. Where I actually, like this, My Egun's Diary, and after the interview, I received a lot of threatening calls. Unknown numbers would just call me from anywhere. Different things happen, because I just tell them, it's only a coward that hide. I have nothing to hide. I don't hide away from them. This is not the first time we have faced victimization, and this, I don't think it will be the last. I have been victimized times to that number, I have been harassed times that number, and it keeps going like that because the system is bad. So they came to my hostel, barged into my house, my apartment. If you try to check one of my posts on Facebook, on my Facebook account, you will see the pictures I posted online. You will see them on my Facebook account where I wrote a kind of letter to the IG of police and to the president of Nigeria that if anything happens to me, the VC should be held responsible because my life is under an attack. And I have enough evidence to prove that he's the one, because they came to my hostel and the people that lived there said the assassin, because the VC denied it, said it was a robbery attack. Said it was a robbery attack. But how on earth will a robber come into a building and will not steal anything? They didn't steal. I have 2 systems, 2 laptops in my room, a generator outside my room. They didn't carry it. So if indeed it is a robbery attack, then what does robber do? Robber steals, right? So if somebody has come and attack me, they don't steal.
Which robber, no one just. We hear them, we know them. Please.
Now political robber be that. You get what I'm talking about. My neighbors have big gens, ACs, exotic things in their house. They did not touch them. They told them to their face that we are looking for a famous Mike Adewale. They said it in the middle of the night, around 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. When those ones now shouted that
hello. Oh, we lost him. He's coming back. See, my brother, I sent you the link. Just click on the link. It will direct you on how to come in. You will come here, I will add you. Or am I going to call my grandmother to teach you how to do that one again, brother? Please, if you want, the other person, you can send it to this brother. Where is him? Eddie, text me on WhatsApp, text me, and I will forward you the link to. I want you all to come here and defend yourselves if you are defending the school, the school leadership, the leadership of the school, because I've been reading your comments here. Please, I'm not here to be on anyone's side. I am not on anyone's side here. I just want to, okay. He just sent me a text. I am not on anyone's side. I am following the truth. And how else will I know the truth if I didn't hear your own side? He's just, please, 1 minute. Okay, this brother said the robbery attack happened at Isolu. Ask anybody living in Isolu Camp Road. It was a robbery attack. The fact you were expert does not mean you should talk ill about it. My brother, please come on. Stop being on the side. Just stop talking from the sidelines, please. Hello.
It is a lie. It is a lie. I just saw what that guy wrote. It is a lie.
No.
The vice chancellor wrote. You can Google it. You can Google it. The vice chancellor himself attests to the fact that the robbery occurred at Apakila, the area where I lived at camp, very close to the school. The vice chancellor said it himself in the press conference.
Oh, please.
Did that the robbery attack happened at Apakila in the very
the network. Okay, brother, see, I think you just join us via. Okay, hold on. Let me call him. I think the network is very bad over there. I'm trying to call him. Let's hear him on audio. I think the network is bad. I hope everything is fine with him. And please, if you are a student of that school, and okay, Tolu Adebayo is here. We have Tolu Adebayo right here. Hello, good evening. I'm trying to call him. Let's brother, please turn off the other one. Hello? I hope everything. Please, hello, Tolu.
Yeah, good evening.
Leave the other one. Forget the other one. Just join us this way. Okay. So, is there anything he said here you think is a lie? Please.
Ijele. I don't know how to pronounce the Ijele.
Yes, you
all
did
he
well.
has said, yeah, all he has said is a lie from the pit of hell.
Okay.
When I say a lie from the pit of hell, I mean a lie from the hottest place you can.
What's wrong with his this? My brother, are you there? Hello?
Let me tell you the thing.
Okay.
The vice chancellor himself.
Oh, please. Okay. See what will happen. See what will happen. I will call both of you on WhatsApp, but no one to talk over each other. Okay? Let me call you guys on WhatsApp. No one to talk over each other. Okay. The next one is for wait. Let me call both of them. Yeah. Okay. So that's the matter.
Live video.
Hello? Hello? Hello, brother.
Hello.
Yeah, please tell the person.
I'm back now. The network is very bad.
Tell the person to mute whatever device is playing the music at the background. Is coming out in the studio here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been muted.
Okay.
Now,
okay,
as I was saying, Ifemosu is a liar.
Okay.
My brother, I graduated from Funaab in the year 2015, my first degree. And when I finished, at the time I finished, he was still in FC. He was at FC Oshiele. Before he came for direct entry in Funaab, I think after I graduated.
Okay.
I am back in the same Funaab for my postgraduate studies. I have concluded my master's degree in 2 years, and I'm on my PhD. I am not here to hold it for Professor Salako'S as a vice chancellor. I don't work for Funaab. By the special grace of God, I am quite okay. I don't get any financial.
I can go to another school. I have been.
Hold on. Ifemosu, hold on.
No. You know, he's saying this.
Please. Hold on. Man, hold on, please. Please, hold on, man. Hold on, please.
I'm with you.
Please don't rubbish your own case by not listening to the other person. Don't.
I'm with you. Let me speak on.
Hold on. Ifemosu, can you just hold on for a moment? Hold on.
Let him talk.
Ifemosu, your network is bad. You will join us. Via audio. Then, when he's done speaking, I will ask you a question because the network is bad. I don't want you to miss anything he's saying. I will call you on the phone right now. Then let him speak. After speaking, you can pick out. You can start debunking whatever you think he told you. Hello?
No, I said let him.
Ifemosu, wait. When he's done, you can come on again and debunk whatever you think is a lie, okay? Don't worry, we'll join us on call. Please, my brother, tell the other people behind you to wait. You can carry on, please.
Now, my brother, you know, he wouldn't want me to speak because he knows that I don't lie for anything. He knows me that I am a guy of integrity, a guy of proven integrity. Anywhere I get to, I speak the truth at any point in time, without minding whose ox is God.
Okay.
I am on my PhD in Funaab now.
Okay.
I will not be there in school with having my first degree, second degree from a particular university, and one idiot will come from nowhere to rubbish the institution I represent.
Please, okay,
Most especially.
Please, before you continue, can I ask you one question?
Yeah, please.
What is the condition of the transportation system in the school?
Transportation in Funaab as of 2015 till sometimes around 2017 was nothing to write home about. I agree. But when this man came in, Felix Salako'S came in, he has rehabilitated most of the buses that are not doing well, that are not doing fine. I also saw the press release.
My brother, please just let us be specific. How many buses are operational in the school's name right now?
I may not be able to give you that information accurately because I'm also a student. But what I read, what I had in response to all the allegations Before Mosun took to the media was that as of 2017, before this man came in, they had.
Hello? Hello? Ifamosu, no problem. I think we lost him. He will reconnect. Please, he said you heard him. You've heard him so far.
Sorry. I overheard say something now that I said after 2017. That's the blatant lie.
Okay.
I said on that thing has been happening. I said in my opening speech that it has been happening for more than 2.5 years.
Okay.
And nothing has been done with it.
Okay.
But I told you in my opening speech that the same VC said less than 6 months that he came on board. He upgraded the buses, 19 buses plus 4 existing ones, making it 21 buses.
Okay.
I have my evidences and my facts.
Okay, hold on now. 1 minute, please. Michael, wait, hold on. You know why I'm going to believe you on this one? Because you are with facts and figures on this case. I'm not going to say general. Okay, he's back. Hold on, brother. Don't worry. Hold on, please. Michael, please just calm down, chill. I know how angry you are. Just calm down, please. Let me add, his device is not connected. Now, please, let me finish. Why I want to believe is because you gave your own figures and he couldn't. Meanwhile, he said he had his first degree from the school, the second degree from the school. Now he's doing his doctorate in the same school, but he can't tell us how many buses. So on that aspect, I am going to be on your side for now until he can come up with figures. And I wonder why the network started having issues when I asked that question. I'm not going to say he is doing it on purpose or anything. Please, the platform is open.
He said when he was in his student level, he was in school. Anybody can. There is no age limit to education. That I started my educational background late. Doesn't say
that doesn't mean that is rubbish. That is rubbish to me. As far as I'm concerned, that's rubbish.
I finish at 20 and I might finish at 40. Obasanjo became a doctor.
Excuse, brother. 1 minute. Michael, please just calm down. He is back online. So, my brother, as we were saying, hello, brother. Please tell the person with you there to mute his phone, please.
I listened. You'll be on his side for now. Any the time I'm able to give you the exact figure of number of functional buses in Funaab.
my brother, please, on the boss issue, he gave numbers you couldn't. He gave numbers you couldn't.
My brother,
So
the question, wait.
Hello? Please,
Wait, I just told you.
Please, my brother, wait, hold on. Please tell the person with you there to go elsewhere, go far, or he should join you here.
They just want to waste your time and go to this program.
My brother, carry on. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Let the carry on, please. I'm hearing you.
This is a student that is working on his PhD, and his intelligence quotient cannot tell him to come up with facts and figures.
Please,
these are the products of corruption.
My brother, please hold on. Please carry on. Please, my brother.
Corruption doesn't bring.
No, please, you are not going to. My brother, please, hold on, please. I am not going to allow any lecturing. Please, I need you to go straight to any point. Any question I ask you, go straight to it, answer it. If he comes back, I will ask him his question, and I need a direct answer. Please, I don't have this type of patience. I don't listen, please. I'm not going to. Please, my brother, can you listen to me first? You don't need to apologize, my brother. Can you just, Michael, can you calm down? I don't have this type of patience. I will not tell you again. If you are not ready for this interview, I will end it. Please, if I ask you a question, answer my question. I don't need lecturing. I don't need lecturing from anyone. I went to school before any of you, probably. Please, when I ask you a question, please calm down. If you need to take water, take water. If I ask you a question, go straight, give me a direct answer. Don't preach to me, please. Again, can you continue from from where you stopped? You have the floor.
Okay, so after the issues happened, and I began to receive a lot of calls. Like I said, the bone of contention where the network started breaking was when I said the VC said it was not an assassination, it was not, that it was a robbery attack. And I said, how will a robber or a thief back into a building, meet a lot of exotic things, and did not cut away with any of it, and left?
Okay.
In a hostel where people have exotic things, where people are using big gens, I have 2 different laptops in my room.
Okay.
If truly they had the intention of robbing, a robber has the intention of to come and steal.
Okay.
Till tomorrow, the same PC addressed the president and said he has met with the police officers and the commissioner of police that they should look into the matter. Till now, nothing has been done about it.
Okay.
If truly it is a robbery attack.
Okay.
And like I said, I have been receiving calls. I mean, threatening calls.
Have you been recording? Have you been recording those calls?
Honestly, I don't have any of it. Honestly, I was very, very sincere with you. I don't.
Okay, no problem. But
I don't.
No, whether you have whether 1 minute.
I actually changed my phone.
Okay.
So I missed a lot of things.
Okay. So, now let me tell you something. Let me tell you, please. Michael, please, when you are speaking, please just listen sometimes, please. When I ask you, do you have the call record? You just tell me no. Then don't go further, please. Now, let me tell you something. Those calls.
So I think I can't hear you. So I was shouting.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, please. Now, calm down. Calm down. Those call records, you can still get them from your network provider. Okay?
Definitely.
Just make sure you know the date and those numbers. If you still remember that, even if you don't remember them, you can go to the court, get a paper, the appropriate documentation, go to your network provider. They will give you the call records, they will play it and give you the transcript of every call made. Every call you are making with your phone is there. Your network provider will provide it if they need be. So whether you have it on your phone now or you don't have it, as long as you remember the phone number and you know the time they called, or if you remember those numbers, even if you don't remember those numbers, just remember the period it happened. They will give you your call log. They will print your call log and give to you. Then please continue.
Okay, so after that time, I wrote the rejoinder to that, and he responded by saying deny. So I denied that he had intention and ever since that time, I didn't talk about this issue again.
Yes.
Not until yesterday, when I read in the news on Guardian that was talking about this same 23-year-old student that committed suicide because of SARS that came to come and pick him up right in the school environment.
Okay.
So this thing propelled me like, fine, the worst has been done. I've been expelled.
Okay.
Yes, that's the worst they can do.
Yes.
But how many more people will die? How many more people will be illegally arrested? How many more people will be illegally arrested? Mind you, my brother Ijele, the reason why we actually pinpoint Sheyi or the name of the student that died was because it actually gained media attention. Okay. There are numerous and countless number of students that their own cases is just normal extortion that doesn't see the light of the day when it comes to media-wise.
Okay.
We should be talking about those ones too.
Okay. Now hold on.
Mine did not appear on the media, not until when I escalated it.
Okay.
And because of where I was coming from.
Okay.
So many people not have that grace.
Okay.
So we must be mindful of those ones.
Okay, hold on now. Now, Tolu, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, please. Continue from where you stopped.
I was telling you that, in fact, when we started this conversation, I said I am a student in Funaab. I never at any point said that I work for Funaab. So I may not be able to give you the exact number of buses that are functional in school in Funaab. As a matter of fact, I don't know if postgraduate students even go with those buses, if those buses convey postgraduate students. The last time I had to enter, I see them every time when I go to school. In 2015, the buses were not functional like we had it under during the time of Professor Balogun. But since this man came in, he has been rehabilitating these buses, and I think he published it when he had the press conference in October 2019. The details, all the data is on the internet. You can always consult the internet to see his response then.
1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. You are saying that the hello. I think something is interfering at back. You are saying that the transportation system improved under this current vice chancellor, right? Can you hear me, Tolu?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Now you
heard me correctly. Yes.
Okay. So you mean
yes? I'm with you. Yes.
Please, is the person with you? Is someone with you? There is the phone. It's another phone on there. Hello.
No.
But I think I want to call you on WhatsApp too. Let me call you with another
phone. No other phone.
It's delaying because there is a delay. Listen, you are saying
I turned off internet on the other phone so as not to interrupt with this conversation.
Okay, let me call you with another number on WhatsApp. It seems the network is disturbing back home there. Hold on. Let me call you on WhatsApp.
The number you have. Hello, Idele. The number you have is off now. It's off. I had to get another phone with maybe a good internet access.
Okay, but it's better now. Yeah,
internet, so let's maintain what we have now.
Okay, let's maintain what you have. So you mean students are no longer hitchhiking at the back of trucks right now, that the transportation problem has been solved?
You can't solve all problems at once. Ask him to give you evidences of students who fly and who go through back of trucks to school. Ask him to show you pictures of that, of those students. I have not seen any students riding on the back of trucks. I've not seen it.
My brother, please, I don't need a political answer. This is it. This is a school you've been in for a long time. Your first degree, second, and now you're pursuing your third degree in the same school. You are telling me that you've not seen is not what I didn't ask you if you see. What I'm asking is this. Are you telling me that you can't find any students still in that school now who still hitchhikes at the back of trucks? Is that what you're telling me?
It has not happened before. I've not seen it.
Not
to my knowledge.
Not seen it. It's not happening, or you've not seen it.
It is not happening. It is not happening. I've not seen it.
Okay,
I am certain that it is not happening.
My brother Michael. Okay. He said that students are no longer hitchhiking at the back of trucks and everything. So I know you may have a different opinion on that. I don't know if I'm going to believe you or him. So I will let others, the students from those schools, to reach out to me. They will reach out to me discreetly. I am not going to unmask anybody. Nobody will tell me. I will not tell them who told me what or their phone numbers. And then the students, if you are listening, if you are a student, hello? I can hear you. Please go on.
Yeah, let me tell you. To the glory of God, I can go with all confidence.
Yes.
No Funaab will reach out to you.
Okay, no problem. So my brother Tolu, you've been in that school for like how long, if you can remember, in total? It's not you, Michael. It's not you, Michael. I'm talking to Tolu right now. Tolu, for how long have you been there? How long have you? Hello.
September, I should be spending
Tolu,
my 8th year in Funaab. By September, it should be my 8th year in Funaab.
8 years in Funaab. Okay. Are you aware that the VC gave the police
September will mark my 8th year in Funaab, please.
Okay. Are you aware that is it true that the VC gave the police free hand to operate within the school premises or around the hostels? Pardon? My brother, he didn't answer that one. Please, Michael, carry on. We are hearing you. Carry on. We are hearing you.
See, let me tell you. You just said I should just answer your question the way it is. But at this point in time, I feel like I don't want to be angry, but I'm trying to temper my anger. I'm trying to calm myself down.
Okay, yeah. Carry on.
Yeah, you know what? This is just the clear picture of what we experience daily. This is just it.
Yes.
Every of the things I've said, except some few ones, I have backed it up with evidence online and offline.
Okay.
I have stated categorically the way it is.
Okay.
And you can actually see it yourself the way it is.
Okay.
And now the question now is, the security operator, even if the issue of transport is not justifiable by Tolu, okay, the issue of the insecurity, is it not justifiable? Do we have evidences now? At least we have a student that was just killed, that was just killed. And I told you to actually Google it again. 48 student was arrested last month by EFCC from Ibadan. I gave you all these things with facts and figures.
Okay.
Can Tolu go with all these things to counter what I'm saying?
Okay.
I told you there's a publication on the school website that Funaab VC declare roles on Yahoo Boys. Invite, seek partnership. That was the headline. Seek partnership with community leaders and security operatives. My brother, please Google it. You can see it there. Everything I've said is backed up with evidences, both offline and online.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I don't know what else to defend or how this becomes a fabrication of one's mind. I don't know.
Okay.
In the open letter that Tolu said, have you seen? I told you two things I mentioned. The only thing the management keep hammering about, I mean the vice chancellor, is that I insulted him.
What word? Tell me the exact word you used that
I told him in the letter that he could not manage a poultry, that someone that could not manage a poultry, that they have allowed him to manage a university system, that things like this will begin to happen under his watch.
Wait, you said that, and to a public servant is an insult.
Yes.
Oh, please, these people, these guys, I don't know what they're saying. If this is the only thing you said there,
That is the only thing they said. That is the only thing I said. They said I abused them. That is the only thing they used. That was the moral justification for expelling me. They said I rained insult on them. They never said everything I said was wrong. Okay. I am challenging Tolu to make sure to liaise with the vice chancellor to bring out the recordings of the SDC meeting. Ijele, I am saying this with confidence, with figures, facts and figures. They recorded my voice. Okay. Let them bring it out at the SDC meeting. I am challenging them. This is an open poser. Let them play it to the public. Let them give all the newsmen. Let them share it. Where I actually said, they actually told me to my face that the only reason why they will expel me was because number one, I had alliance with the political alliance with Shimure, and two, I insulted them. One of the lecturers told me at the SDC meeting that now that this is the worry of the institution.
My brother, your line is static now. Your line is static. Hello, please. Your line is static. Please repeat what you just said now.
Okay, are you hearing me now?
I can hear you now, yeah.
I said I am this proposal to Tolu.
Yeah.
Let Tolu tell the vice chancellor to bring out the recordings of at the SDC meeting. Yes. My voice was recorded. Everything that happened at the meeting was recorded. Okay. Let them bring out facts and figures where they didn't have any evidence. They told me to my face that the only thing they have against me is that I insulted the vice chancellor. Okay. That the vice chancellor is the VC, is the Buhari of the institution, and that I'm trying to upturn the Buhari of the institution. That's what they told me. If they say otherwise, let them come out with their evidences. But they have the recording, I'm challenging them. I also have recorded it. They told me to switch off my phone because they said that they knew that I had media influence. That I should switch my phone, I can actually record them. So they recorded me. They should come out with the evidence, with the SEC recording. They should come out with it.
Wait. They were recording you, but they didn't trust you not to record them, right?
Yeah, they asked me to switch off my phone. They asked me to do that. They asked me.
These guys. Please, Tolu, you are in the studio, but you can't come on here. Tolu, please call in with text me with any number you want me to call you back with. I will use another phone to call because I don't want both of you to be on the same phone. Text me with any number, any WhatsApp number you have available. So you will be talking from one phone and you'll be talking from the other. I don't want the whole thing I don't want to have any unnecessary interference, okay? Tolu, I know you can hear me. So my brother, continue. If there is any other thing you forgot, please start saying it.
So that is the only thing. I've said everything. That was actually what brought about all the issues of my expulsion and things like that, That's what everything that they control together. But on a good note, there was nothing substantial. Hey, let me even shock you. In my expulsion letter, if truly Tolu want to be sincere, yeah. You know what was written in my expulsion letter?
No.
Yes. They said I was expelled for act of insubordination.
To who?
God bless you. Now, I'm coming. You will still analyze it. In the appeal letter that I wrote to that effect,
yes,
they said I have not been removed. Another thing. The third thing, they fight at the court of law, a counter affidavit. You know what was written there?
No.
Hello,
I can hear you.
Yeah. You know what was written on my counter affidavit?
No.
Hello.
I can hear you. I don't know what was written there. Carry on.
Yes. You know what was written on my counter affidavit? They said I broke the extant rule of the school. You will ask me what is the extant rule of the school.
Okay.
You know what they quoted?
No.
They quoted that.
Hold on, Tolu.
My open letter is tantamount to threats / violence, which includes slapping.
Slapping.
I am telling you, they said my open letter caused threats / violence, which includes slapping. That's what they filed as a counter affidavit at the court of law.
Oh, okay. Please, now hold on there. Now hold on. Tolu, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Now, please, you were saying something before the network disturbed us. Carry on.
Yeah, my Oga, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Because I heard you when he said something about the open letter, that the only thing he wrote in the open letter that was wrong is calling the I never said it was wrong.
Please, Michael, hold on. Michael, don't speak when he's speaking. Please. Don't talk when he's talking. He didn't interrupt you. Please carry on, Tolu.
He said the vice chancellor maybe when they give somebody like him a poultry to manage, he won't be able to do this or that in the open letter. And he said it that was the only wrong thing.
Okay.
I didn't say the wrong thing.
Michael, can you shut up? Can you shut up for a minute? What's wrong with you? Carry on, Tolu.
Yeah. Now, the question I want to ask you personally is that have you gone through that letter?
I've not gone through it. Okay, now you tell me what else do you think is wrong with the letter? Please tell me yourself now. You're here.
Now. I want you to, we should give ourselves time to treat and trash this issue tonight. I want you to ask him to get a copy of that letter and read it to everybody's hearing. Yeah.
My brother, please. If you don't have anything to say against that thing, I don't want to start wasting our time here saying this or that. He has said that this is the only thing he said, which is he said this is the only thing they were holding on to. Please, if you have any other one, say it. If you don't, please move on to something else, please. Okay. Okay, read it to my hearing. I'm hearing you.
Line by line.
Okay.
It is very important for us all to be on the same page, so that we will not just be relying on one information an expert student is given without giving you the concrete points.
My brother, you read it. This is just, please stop trying to elongate this issue. Please, if you have the letter there, you read it line by line. Then, if it's wrong, he will tell you that he didn't try this in that letter.
I'll get it. I'm coming. Just give me a few minutes, please. I'll get it online.
Oh, you are still getting. So, if you have any other thing to add, we will be adding it while you are trying to get it.
The other issue.
Yeah.
Is that something about the vice chancellor inviting SARS operating using FCC to torment Yahoo boys in the university. I want to ask you, sir. I know by now I know you will have your own children and probably you have your own business, or you are managing an institution or peradventure, or maybe if you have the opportunity to manage an institution like Funaab, would you sit down and allow will you just fold your arms and allow some good for nothing, so-called Yahoo elements to rubbish the image of the institution you are managing?
How do you, I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand what you mean, me allowing the Yahoo guys rubbish the image of the school. Please explain.
If you are in Professor Salako'S shoes,
yes,
would you sit down and fold your arms and allow internet fraudsters, whatever they call themselves, to rubbish the image of the institution where we have over 15,000 students and just a fragment, maybe like less than 1% of them are into all these illicit activities? Would you allow such to thrive where you are managing?
Can I answer you that question honestly? Huh?
Yes, do.
Okay, please.
Answer me.
As the vice chancellor of a school, it is not my job to look for Yahoo people. And if the police have any evidence, please, if there's any other phone there, please turn it off. It's interfering. It's coming out here. If the police, EFCC, or any other government agent think they have any information against anybody, there is a due process. There is a process you have to go through to do that, like go to the court, get an arrest warrant, then come to the person you are arresting, not just coming into the school compound and start harassing everybody, because it is harassment. There is no business between the VC and catching Yahoo boys. That is the police job, and the police is not supposed to come. The policemen are not supposed to come to the school to look for Yahoo people, unless they opened an office in that school and say this is a Yahoo office. I don't know if you understand my answer.
Mr. Ejele, now that brings up another question. Did he at any point in time see or notice the vice chancellor taking policemen around the school environment, off campus or wherever, to identify Yahoo boys and tell police operative or EFCC, okay, pick this one, this is a Yahoo boy. Pick this one, this is a Yahoo boy.
My brother, the VC, excuse me, please. The VC don't have to do that in person, like coming there to say this one is a Yahoo person, this one is not a Yahoo boy. It is not, he doesn't. Hello?
The vice chancellor at any point in time ask these people to go and torment students. These people are carrying out their legitimate duties.
Which people, excuse me, hold on please, hold on please. What people are carrying out their legitimate duties?
Police and EFCC.
Okay, hold on please, 1 minute. My brother, I want us to understand each other very well, please. Wait. So you think it's a legitimate duty of the police to go into schools or hostels without having any tangible evidence against anybody, to start searching their homes, their phones, coming late at night to look for people? You think it's a legitimate police duty?
Let me answer your question.
Yeah.
Let me answer your question. Did he at any point in time say that these policemen have entered the school compound? Did they enter the school compound?
It doesn't have to be the school compound, even the hostel. Please, my brother, please. Oh, you see this your doctorate degree? I'm beginning to look at it somehow. Wait.
If that is the case, if they did not enter the school compound and they have been going around, maybe tormenting students, going to their hostels to take their phones, to check through, to do this, who among these students have come out to say that one policeman has come to harass me when I have not done anything wrong?
My brother, please, hold on. Don't BS me now, please. I don't want us to start insulting each other, because right now I'm feeling insulted by you telling me this type of thing. I'm not going to play that game. Please, whether it's in the school or in their hostels or anywhere at all, I want you to agree with me or disagree. Hold on, Michael. Michael, hold on. Hello? Hello, Tolu? These guys are just time wasters. Michael, can you hear me? Hello, Michael. Ife? Please carry on. See, let me tell you, my brother. Let me tell you, my brother, I am not, like I said from the beginning, I am not for anybody in this issue, but if this guy is a doctorate student, yet he doesn't see that everything is wrong with the police going into the school or going into their hostel at any point in time, no arrest warrant, nothing from the court to go and start harassing people. If he doesn't see anything wrong with it, I'm sorry, he is not supposed to even have a first degree. Please, if there is anything he said here that is not correct, I want you to counter it right now.
God bless you, my brother. I'm so sorry. My voice was high the other time.
Okay.
It's okay. I was on my voice to actually speak so I can hear me.
Okay.
The issue is, in the first instance, there's nothing you can do against the truth or for the truth.
Mm-hmm.
The truth will always prevail.
Yeah.
The truth will always prevail. And that is what exactly has happened just now.
My brother, I'm willing to go. My brother, I'm willing. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, thank you, Michael. I think I will have to reschedule this and I will make provisions for everything we need to do this. Okay, hold on. See, my people, I'm willing to go out on a limb and say that almost everything Michael said here is true. Okay? Tolu Adebayo, I'm willing to go out on a limb here and say that you are a paid agent or you are seeking something from the school management. I saw what you were typing here. You were mocking someone's grammar and all that, yet as a doctorate student, as a postgraduate student, shamelessly you do you know what you sound? Do you know how ignorant you sounded here? Do you know how ignorant you sounded here by telling me that the school management, if I were the VC of the school, would I allow people to do this or that? Is it the job of the VC to do those things or the job of the police? Huh? Is it the job of the VC or the job of the police? Do you people see how you Jeffrey, please, I will call you back later. Jeffrey, I will send you the link to come on. Hold on. Is it the job of the VC to, oh, please, my people, Kai, I'm coming. Let me send this thing to Jeffrey. These guys, no. The Nigerian educational system is a mess. It's a mess. When even a postgraduate student doesn't know that the job of the police is different from the job of the VC. If as a vice chancellor of the school, you have 20 criminals in your school, unless you are seeing them or you caught them in the act, you have a concrete evidence, it is not your duty. It's the duty of the police. Then if the EFCC is going to go to the hostel and you are not saying anything, you are telling me that they are catching this, the 1%, even if it's only one person, why would they come without an arrest warrant? To arrest someone, you don't just assume that someone is guilty and go start harassing them. No. My people, today, earlier in the day, we did a program. I told you that the school system in Nigeria is nonsense, is bullshit. Just look how intelligent a doctorate. See, Tolu, this is nothing personal against you. But you just showed me how ignorant you are. Please save whatever thing you still have now forget pursuing that doctorate degree, go and find another thing and do. When as a doctorate degree student, as a postgraduate student, you don't even know that it's wrong. And you don't know where the VC's job, you don't know where the VC's job starts and ends. You are here telling me you want to, what are you even trying to say? My brother, good evening, please go on, bro.
Yeah, good evening, bro. Yeah. Good
evening.
Yeah, it's like you are too patient for the other guy. You understand?
No, I just wanted to give him chance. So please keep your tone on, brother.
Yeah.
Don't move.
You are too patient, you know, because you continue to analyze the problem of Nigeria every blessed day. You understand me? So how can you accommodate that guy, the other guy, whether to me or whatever? How can you accommodate? Because this platform is not for all those jadi play. You understand me? So we all know what is going on in Nigeria, and especially the education system. You know, so that guy, that Tinubu guy, just came up, put rubbish. Where we know the problem we have in Nigeria. So they are not welcome in this platform. With all due respect, bro. They are not welcome.
Wait, I want you to read something. Take the issue to court then, because they know that they can manipulate the court system. It's only a criminal. Listen, it's only a criminal that will be too forward to tell you to take an issue to the court in Nigeria. Let me tell you. See, Madam by Eddie or whatever your name is, I am not going to play your stupid game, okay? I am too big to be trapped with this nonsense. What court? Is it the court that is still holding Omoyele Sowore? Listen, I am not going to hide my allegiance and where it is. I was a pro-Sowore 100% during the 2019 election. And up to this day, I am still with Omoyele Sowore because he has not given me any reason to doubt him. That doesn't mean I wouldn't give you chance to speak. Guess what? The chance that both of you were given, I've been reading your comments and what you people are doing here. You've just confirmed to us that everything we are saying here every day is true. You've just confirmed that, and for you to not even know that it is wrong to start with, to begin with, the EFCC has no business in the school. If they have anything against anyone, get an arrest warrant, meet the person, arrest the person, and prosecute the person to the full extent of the law. What court are you talking about? What useless court are you talking about? You think you are talking to stupid people here? My brother Jeffrey, please.
Yeah, I want to challenge one comment. Say that EFCC can arrest anybody, anywhere. So listen, bro. Let EFCC, let them come to my village in Benin. Come and arrest anybody. Are you mad? EFCC can arrest anybody anywhere. Who is EFCC? Are they not the corrupt system? Arrest anybody anywhere. Who are they?
And these are supposed to be postgraduate students. Are you kidding me? These are supposed to be postgraduate students.
Yeah.
Are these guys really serious? Are these guys serious? Kai!
Just imagine. Those are the people they paid, you know. They paid them to go and be doing all this rubbish on social media. So this platform, that the other guy is not welcome. You have to tell him to his face. No, you understand?
Let me even block you. I'm not going to play this stupid game. No.
What kind of nonsense is that?
I'm not going to play this. I'm not going to play this stupid game with you.
These things are so obvious in Nigeria. So we know everything. All of us came from there. Forget saying we live in Western world. We don't forget the memory. So this thing is going on there. A whole brave guy came out to write something. So you are coming here to defend. Who are you? Who are you defending? You coming here. Which of the constitution that any law enforcement agency can go to university and arrest somebody? Where is the law? Where is the law? Who made the law? What year? In a university. Even a soldier man, a military cannot go there. So what do you mean? What do you mean?
Wait, he said I should read the open letter. Let me read the open letter. Hold on. that our brother, let me read the open letter. He said, open letter to the Vice Chancellor of Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Professor Salako'S, on the lingering transportation problem and the indiscriminate arrest of students by SAS and EFCC officials. Ifemosu Michael Adewale, I am Ifemosu Michael Adewale. Please, it's not complete. I can't read it here. Send it to my WhatsApp. Send it to my WhatsApp and I will read it to the hearing of everyone here. Please, Jeffrey, carry on.
Yeah. So that guy, that comment, I'm very, very angry about that comment. He said EFCC can arrest anybody anywhere. Who tell you? We are in a university. Yeah, if there is 419 or Yahoo or whatever, it's only the court that will bring letter, you know. So really, there is a corruption. There is all those kind of shit in the campus, you know, in every university. But this Michael is telling the truth and what is going on there. The oppression over there. People are suffering. People are hungry themselves because of this shit. Students are dying, you know, because of this intimidation of a chancellor or CP or whatever they call them. They claim to be a professor in different parts of the world. They claim degree. They know nothing.
Dumb professors.
They know nothing.
Tolu, I am sorry. You shouldn't have spent your money pursuing a doctorate degree because it's as worthless as the rest of them. If you still don't know that it is grossly wrong for the police to get. I'm not seeing anything on my WhatsApp. I didn't see the open letter. Please, Tolu, send the open letter to my WhatsApp, any of my WhatsApp numbers. Yeah,
you know. So you see these people, the Tolu, the other guy. I think they are the same from the same place, you know, or the same this thing. These two guys. So you see them. Those are the guys who will come out tomorrow. The Tolu. Then he will be shouting Tinubu 2023. That guy there.
Of course.
The same guy there, you know, he will be shouting Tinubu for 2023. The same fool. You understand? Can you imagine? Challenging your own fellow students when he's trying to express everything that is going on there. You come out in the public. And this is a wrong platform. You come out, Mr. Tolu. It's the wrong, very wrong.
Listen. I know how they play their games. And please, Tolu, let me tell you something. The person you are seeing here is when you talk about 100% Nigerian with street credibility. Yeah. You are talking to someone with 100% street credibility. Like when I tell you, say, be Omo Naija, I don't do conductor for Lagos, so nothing where they know they do where me I never do. I have been with, when I talk about professors or doctorate degree holders, no be Nigerian doctorate degree holders. We sit with people that even your VC dream of meeting. And you people should stop all this nonsense. You see, from the moment you started with this is my third degree, I knew where you were going, where you were driving at. I don't expect you to say any. I never expected any adversarial comment from you regarding the VC because you've told us that you are pursuing your doctorate in that same school. So I don't expect you to tell the truth. There is nothing happening in that school that I don't already know. But I just wanted to give you a benefit of doubt, just to fulfill all righteousness. To fulfill all righteousness. That was why I gave you that benefit of that. Guess what? You didn't disappoint me because you fell exactly why I expected you to fall. Please, you guys should have some shame. Reserve some respect, if not for you, at least for your kids. You are not going to BS anybody here. Let me tell you, see that your doctorate degree and everything. Come here in the streets here, you are nobody.
Nobody.
You see, the moment you take a flight, you fly from Abuja or Lagos or any other international airport in Nigeria, you land in the streets and meet real life, you find out that that certificate is not even, that is not worth the paper and ink. You are carrying that thing. It carries nothing. It bears
It's
no.
rubbish. That thing is childish. It's rubbish. Childish. It's rubbish. Yeah.
And please do not come here to insult us again. If you want to have an open conversation, many people who are here, who are from the same school, are now texting me. I'm getting messages and text messages and video messages. Don't worry, soon I will post the photos of that school on my page. I will boost it. We will post the photo. Please, if you are a student of that school, take a video, or I don't want to still photos because anything could easily be manipulated these days with still photos. Please take a photo of anywhere you think is not proper, or all these heavens he just painted. Please take a photo of that. And Tolu Adebayo, please, can you do us a favor? Do a live video. Do a live video. If you'll be in a car, or do a live video on your own Facebook platform. Walk around the whole school and show us. I dare you to do that. Tolu, I dare you to do a live video and show us everywhere in that school. You are a postgraduate student, right? Do a video and show us the whole school. Let us see. Videos don't lie. Okay?
Yeah.
Videos don't lie. My brother, please carry on.
Yeah. So the problem, these are the problem we they address every day for this platform. So the same youth, what we call ourselves youth. I listened to this the other Michael for the beginning. You started this program. I listened to how they invaded the room, in his room, and I saw a pictures, a poster of Omoyele Sowore. So the reply of one of the security agencies, it said it all.
I want to read the open letter. Jeffrey, I want to read the open letter. Now I will read it. I want to read it from beginning to the end. I will not stop. I will not analyze anything until I finish. Now, let me read the letter. Open letter to the Vice Chancellor, Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Professor Salako'S, on the lingering transportation problem and the indiscriminate arrest of students by SARS and EFCC officials. Ifeanyi Michael Adewale. I'm Ifeanyi Michael Adewale, and I am dissatisfied and saddened by the looming calamitous implosion rocking Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta students' day-to-day activities over the lackadaisical attitude and unprofessional management decisions. Now, another paragraph. Real education means transiting from a level of unconsciousness to a level of consciousness till you hit the highest level. This is what is expected of a school like Funaab, but intentionally, she is not doing that. It could have been worse. I have decided to wade into the recent imbroglio militating against Funaabites and share my thoughts, unbiased, relating to some personal and general outcry of the students. Transportation has been one of the problems Funaabites face day in, day out, but the nonchalant attitude of the university management can be grossly seen because the chaos has been lingering for over 2 years and nothing seems to change. Students' lectures start 9 a.m. and it is no more news that Funaabites queue, fight and struggle to attend classes and also leave the school premises. However, the Vice Chancellor and the entire university management team is seen with 1 or 2 official cars. This makes transportation easier for them, while students remain stranded and languishing in an unending tragedy. The Funaab Bureau of Transport, Funaabot, has performed below expectations despite millions of naira allotted and allocated to the Department for the Purchase and Renovation of Mancots. I guess assume that's the name of the buses, but all went down the drain. Of course, we know Nigeria. Those monies remain carpeted till this moment. It's like I'm seeing the insult. Again, I read in the news that the Vice Chancellor of Funaab wrote to the Economic and Financial Crime Commissions, men of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, SARS, that they are free to arrest students found wanting and guilty of cyber crimes. I would have said it was a good move, not until I became a victim and also received reports of the arrest and detention of innocent students who were unjustly harassed, extorted, and brutalized. It looks like what they would do. This is what you get when people who are managing a poultry would make sure eggs are stolen, are given a university to manage. It is rather unfortunate that we have accepted the sad reality that relegates our scholars to chasers of political appointments, people who are ready to lick butts to be made INEC returning officers, political aides, directors, deans, and even head of departments. This is the reality. This is the reality here. While elsewhere, professors are busy in the libraries and research centers trying to save the world. How do you expect a professor who has received over $50 million in grants from Bill Gates Foundation? Ah, my brother, now you find trouble now. I repeat that paragraph. How do you expect a professor who has received over $50 million in grants from Bill Gates Foundation to be hustling to be a vice chancellor, dean or director so he can start siphoning monies? He is busy, of course, but right here in Funaab, it is the best thing that can happen to a professor. He or she will celebrate God's faithfulness as he or she now has unfettered access to public funds. Okay? It is on this note, I would, as an act of benevolence, want to provide solutions to these shameful and unfortunate events displayed by the power brokers at the university. There is a drastic need for the resources of the university to come under democratic control and management, which should also involve students. It is highly unreasonable how the major constituents of a community are not part of decision making, of course. Decisions that affect their well-being and the quality of what they offer the world in the future of work. Do you know that the Federal University of Agriculture, like most universities, have failed to establish a fully constituted Federal University of Agriculture Bureau of Transportation? So I advise that the duly constitution of the Bureau should be set up and transparency should set in. The university management should meet the National Union of Road Transport Workers in the state, the Road Transport Employees Agency, RETIA, to foster the diversion of commercial vehicles to ply Funaab Road. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Budget monitoring committee involving my brother, now you find them trouble. Budget monitoring committee involving key stakeholders. Despite an agreement signed between ASU and the federal government as far back as 2013 to check the spending of resources, it provides for students to be members of the University Budget Monitoring Committee. This would bring about the much talked about probity and accountability by both parties. This is therefore a call for student union government under Comrade Dollar to begin to organize towards enthroning a radical student leadership on that campus. Also, there should be total reversal of EFCC, SARS arresting students indiscriminately in and around the school premises, because more innocent students like me have been extorted and harassed by SARS officials recently. The EFCC and SARS officials arrest students anyhow, most especially when the student is neatly dressed using iPhones. Sounds like what's happening in Nigeria. And probably have a TV set, and when you ask them what you have done, the response will be, your vice chancellor invited us, and if you don't cooperate, we will make sure the management, that is the Senate, is informed that your studentship will be terminated. There should be a limit to the terrifying ordeal of students under these criminals in uniform. Student rights shouldn't be violated for any reason or reasons. This is not only about the indiscriminate arrest of the students, but also the bad name this act gives to the school. You will agree with me that the students that this doesn't give the students and management the deserved honor amongst the tertiary institutions in Nigeria. The management should be aware that Funabites needs promotion in our academic prowess, sporting activities, talent and technological advancement, and not crimes, which gross Funabites are innocent of. This would do the university a lot of good if it can be done and effected. If I'm Michael, Ifemosu Michael Adewale is the convener, Youth in Good Governance Initiative, YIGI, Ogun State Secretary for African Action Congress, AAC, and student of the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. He can be reached via email, dacomplex2013 at gmail.com. Okay. Open letter to the Vice Chancellor of Federal University of Agriculture, Professor Salako, on the lingering transport. Okay, it's something.